So good morning guys, and welcome back to the vlog. Today we're going to do kind of something different. We're going to do a little how-to. We've done a lot of can lights lately, or what is now known as recessed lighting. We've got 3 of those to install today. One is going to be a replacement of an existing light, and one is going to be a brand new install. So we're going to knock both of those out today. Going to show you how to remove the old light and put a new recessed lighting in, and we're going to show you how to do a brand new recessed lighting. It's all going to be on the same loop, so I don't have to run 2 separate circuits. So let's go get this done. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is with this light right here, you got 3 screws you have to take out. We're going to take out those 3 screws and it drops down the globe. Alright guys, next thing you do is there's 2 little screws, one there and one there. You have to pop those out and that whole fixture comes down. Just twists. That exposes your wiring for your wiring out. First thing you should do though is always turn off your power. Make sure your power is turned off. Right now the power is off at the switch, so we're good to go, but always check that first thing. Alright, so what's next is the box that's up in here. Since we're putting recessed lighting, this box has to come out. And this one, I think we're going to get lucky on because it's actually already loose. So you can either cut it out, you can get in the attic and pry it out, or just push it up and get it out of your way. But this box has to come out. Alright guys, next thing we're going to do is determine which one of these wires is the hot wire. We've turned the power back on, and I've got my handy dandy little test meter right here. And turn that little thing on, and you're just going to check. Somebody's calling me. Going to check which is the hot. So we know this one right here is the hot wire, so we're going to turn the power back off and use that one to tie in for this and for the other one. Alright guys, once you have your box removed and your hot wire figured out, you basically take this template. Now this template is for a retrofit only, so meaning when you pull out another light, you can't use the hole saw to cut a new hole because you already have a hole saw or a hole that's cut. So you have to use the template. So we're going to use this template on this one. On the other one, I'll show you how to use the actual big hole saw that cuts a nice, pretty hole for you. So we're going to get the template marked real quick and then get this cut out. Alright, so since Steve didn't bring up my Sawzall, I'm going to cut it with a handsaw. Usually we have a Sawzall, cuts it real quick, but this handsaw worked just fine. Cole.
Try to do it again.
Hold on. Are you filming all this?
Yeah.
Nice. Dude, that lens is bad. I need to clean it. Alright, so what we've got here, this is one of the coolest tools that we use for cutting holes in ceilings and like drywall and things of that nature. This is an adjustable tool. You pull this drill bit out and these arms adjust in and out for various size holes. Right now we're cutting a 5.5 inch hole. That's a 6 inch light. We're cutting a 5.5 inch hole. And this basically puts together like this, and this just puts in here like that, and then your drill attaches back here. So when you cut, it keeps all your dust and everything contained within this little bowl right here. So we love these things. They work out really, really well. Nice when your battery dies mid-cut. There you go. Cut your nice little hole. Keeps all your dust in your bowl here. That's the nasty pink stuff, and that stuff, if you get it on you, it itches like crazy. So I'm trying to avoid, as you can see, it's all over my gloves. I'm trying to avoid getting the stuff on me directly. It is not fun. So the next step is taking your wire, basically putting it through this hole and feeding it into the main line. So we're gonna go from that out to over there. Alright, so there you have it. Wires are ran. We're going to connect all this together, connect the lights together, and then hopefully everything works. Alright, so when you're doing something like this that has a metal box, you have something called a clamp connector, and basically these clamp connectors have to go in here. And what that does is that protects the wire from cutting in this box right here, because you don't want that to happen. So we're going to put these on real quick and then feed our wires in through that. So that basically just goes in like this, and it has a ring in the inside that simply just screws on. So these new lights here are actually really cool. The old can lights had a big giant can, that's why they call them can lights. They used to have to go up in the attic. These are now LED and they're wafer thin, so they are actually really cool and they have really cool connectors. Makes the install so much easier and goes so much faster. So you just line up your two connectors in here with a little groove, clip it together, and this clips up in the sheetrock. It's very, very simple. There you go. That's it. That's how to retrofit one. Now we're going to go over and finish out the other one over there, which basically the install is exactly the same. So you've already seen that, but we'll do that one real quick. But let's test this light, make sure it works, and then we'll jump on the next one. Alright guys, so the light works. Now we're going to get the second one wired in and then work on the third one. So that's how you install a can light or a recessed light in retrofit and new installation. So this is one of the newer connectors that they're now putting in with all of the new lighting. I had to unfortunately cut the other one off because there was only 2 outlets and I need 3. But with this new light we're about to put in, you'll see you just stick the wire in basically in that hole, and that holds that wire, so there's no wire nuts needed. These things are really, really cool. Alright guys, so these things are really cool to use. We're going to start with the white common wire. And this is that little connector you saw that was cut off. This one's still attached. And these basically just push into that hole, and that's it. That's how it connects. There's no wire nuts needed, no anything. It's magic. Sticks right in like that. Get the ground wire. Stick right in like that. And that's it. That wiring on that box is now complete.